Hey, how's it going today, Leo? Welcome to the channel. My name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. So I hope everybody's doing amazing today. I'm having a great day so far. I have my enormous cup of tea to the right of me. So I hope you all are ready to settle in for your reading. I'm doing May 2019 general reading. So hopefully this resonates with everybody viewing on the channel today. But if it doesn't, just take whatever you think connects with your heart and leave the rest for another viewer. So I'm using Essential Tarot deck to do this reading, and I'm doing 10 cards for the reading because this is your monthly general reading. So I want to give you some really good insights for what's coming up in May 2019. I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times, guys. Feel free to comment how you enjoy the video, and make sure you subscribe while you're here. It really helps me out on the channel, actually. So I really appreciate that. One more quick shuffle, guys. I'm being asked to do a deck cut, so just hold on while I do that. So I have my dog here with me, helping with the reading. Her name is Lacey. Okay, first card, Magician. Guys, Leo, you guys are on a roll. It might be a slow build for you guys, but you know, you've got the Magician card, and this card is saying that you can have or create anything it is like your heart's desires, right? The Magician, he just embodies every single aspect of the tarot. And then in Essential Tarot, he also has the infinity sign above his head, and I don't see that in any other deck. So this is a really strong and powerful card for you guys to start off with, which is just very Leo-like, in my opinion. This is a really interesting follow-up card because I was just saying you're having a slow build to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And with the Page of Swords, this is just sort of reinforcing that. It feels like things are taking forever. Like the universe is dragging its heels. Like, I think you may be starting to get a little bit frustrated because you're doing everything to manifest, right? And things are just taking a little bit longer than you ever anticipated. But just there's a reason for that, guys, you know, because things have to happen at a certain time. You know, it's synchronicity for things to line up for you, and it'll be worth the wait, you guys. And then I have the Page of Rods here. So Page of Rods is more commonly known as Wands in other suits. So this is definitely a fire sign. And you've got the sun emblem. If you look really closely at the card, you can see the sun being worn like around like an amulet for this character in the card. So this is really powerful, and this is a really powerful energy, some sort of message coming in for you guys. High energy coming in, good news related to work. It's just taking longer. I know I keep saying that, but I think you guys need to hear it because, you know, you're a fire sign. I'm a fire sign, so you kind of get like impatient, you know, or upset or stressed out, you know what I mean? So there's always like a downside when you're trying to get things done. You're just waiting for other people, right? So we've got the moon here. Got the moon card. So this is saying a little bit to trust your gut. A little bit to also don't listen to your 3 a.m. doubts. Like if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like second guessing everything that you're doing, try to keep that cool. Things always look like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning is when, you know, circadian rhythms are at their lowest. So this is when like we have these creeping doubts and, you know, obsessive thoughts and stuff like that. But the next card I have for you is the Eight of Rods. So this is a really like a fast moving energy. Some of you could be traveling soon and on that trip or vacation. Some of you could be traveling for business or family. Something's going to happen that's going to get the energy moving for you again, because I think a lot of you are feeling like really stuck. This is great, you guys. The next card I pulled, so I pulled out 5 cards. You have to wait. I pulled out 5 cards. These are, I'm calling them your main cards. These are like the bones of your reading. And I'm going to do clarifying cards next. So I've got the Magician. And underneath that, I pulled the 9 of Pentacles. So this is definitely related to creating your own wealth. This is like tending the garden of your wealth. Things are going to bloom for you in their own divine and perfect timing, in due time. And this is something you're definitely going to bring about yourself, you guys, because you have this vision. And even if you're feeling a little bit tired or stressed out, it's happening. It's happening, you guys. So Page of Swords, that's this delayed news card. So I pulled the Justice card underneath it. So there's definitely something going on in the background that you guys are not aware of. The Justice card is, hold on, I'm just listening here. Somebody has to decide something. Somebody that has a deciding factor in what you have planned. I'm seeing this as a lot to do with career, you guys, but it could be romantic, but I'm not really seeing that. So the person that has to get back to you is waiting for somebody to get back to them. So that's why it's taking so long. There's something going on outside of what your immediate vision can see. But don't worry, it's going to turn out well. It's just, like I said before, it's taking all day. It's like, come on, universe, right? But you can't do anything to speed that up. So underneath the Page of Rods here, which is that good news coming in, that work related, there's something's going to happen. There could be like a contract finally getting signed, or for some of you, I'm seeing a space being leased. You know, you finally have an answer on that. I'm seeing this really related to like suppliers somehow, or a brick and mortar address, like something really key, something really big. And it has been taking a long time to come in, but it's coming in right now. And then we have the Knight of Cups here. So the Knight of Cups is generally about a romantic invitation, but what I'm seeing in the context of these cards is that something is going to come in that is going to make your heart swell with joy. And I don't think it's going to be related to a romantic relationship or meeting somebody, or, you know, your current spouse or whatever. I think it's really just going to be something that is going to make your heart want to explode, because you've been waiting for it for so long here with the Page of Swords, and you're like basically a nervous wreck, right? And then we've got the Moon card. Wow. So you guys are kind of worried, right? I think your intuition is a little bit off. You're kind of second guessing yourself. I see some of you, like during the daytime, you're really like putting up that Leo energy, like everything's going to be great. And then at night, you're kind of feeling a little bit empty, or like a shell of yourself. You're peering around corners to look for disasters. But the card I've aspected underneath this, you guys, is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is definitely something really huge about to happen. It's going to be entering your life, I would say, in the month of May. And I just was rhyming, so that's cool. So we've got the Ace of Cups, and this is definitely related to something new coming in, a new beginning, that new thing that you need, that key element, like that, I want to say linchpin detail of your plan. And you feel like everything is swirling around this one thing, and you've been busy like saying your affirmations and like working yourself up. And I think you've been doing this quite a bit on your own because you don't think that other people want to be bothered with your business, but they actually do. You know, people can support you. You don't have to feel like you're all alone. And that's a little bit what I'm seeing here in the Moon card. You feel like, I don't know why you feel like you have to be such a loner on this. I don't know why. You know, it's okay to be vulnerable with people. And I think you have this exterior, what other people, you're kind of playing to what you think that other people expect out of you. And you don't have to do that because people, they love you, right? So you don't have to do that. This is really interesting. So I've got the 5 of Pentacles card here, and I pulled that right underneath the 8 of Rods. So I really think that you guys, you're in a bit of a, I'm getting the words downward spiral, you guys. Really worried about finances. You're really thinking sometimes that it's not going to work for you and you're going to end up like destitute and everything. But, you know, you can see how the people in this card, they're not, you know, they're not going to the black and white ball. You know what I mean? They're going to rummage through some trash cans. So I think that you're having these thoughts sort of in the middle of the night and you're wondering why things aren't happening as fast as you want them to. You're kind of sometimes on the verge of despair. But, you know, you have to keep in mind how much abundance the universe really has, right? And you just have to look behind these people and see all the 5 pentacles, and they're like shining through as if to say, you know, don't forget to look at me, you know, while you're having sort of frustration and fear thoughts. You know, you have to look at this abundance. It's there. All you have to do is turn around and look at it. You know, it's okay to turn around and look it in the face or whatever. You know, and as soon as you stop doubting yourself, Leo. You know, you're the magician here and you can make things happen. Sure, there's something, you know, waiting. There's a detail waiting, but you just keep that confidence up. Keep that Leo confidence up. Things are going to change really rapidly. So you got to kind of keep these despair thoughts at bay. Like if you're waking up in the middle of the night and you're worried, or you're going to bed and you're worried, like start listening to some affirmations instead of laying there with your own thoughts, you know, because that's not good. It can be a real, like a downer, you know, not healthy. So definitely have been waiting for a while, but guys, magician, you guys are the magician. Just remember that. You got all these really positive cards. It really does tell of, you know, slow motion according to you, but the universe has its own speed. Things are going to change so fast, it's going to make your head spin. And just try to keep your down thoughts at bay. That's what I'm seeing here for you guys. Seeing a really good month coming up for you. So let me know when things change for you. Let me know if this resonated. Let me know if this helped out a little bit with how you're feeling, you know, with the 5 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Because I see a little bit of despair, and you don't have to front to people. You know, people can only help you if you tell them what's going on. So just reach out to your friends and family and remember that you have this whole support system that can help keep you up, right? You don't have to do that for everybody all the time. It's not your job. But it's, you know, everybody's job to take care of each other. And I'm starting to babble, Leo, so I'm going to leave it there. And I hope you guys have a great month ahead, and we'll talk to you really soon. Take care. Bye.